The year 2134. Life on Earth has all but perished in the wake of a catastrophic event. All that remains are outcasts fighting for resources and purpose, while trying to survive in the most savage of wastelands. Welcome to the world of Volantis.
Volantis, it tells a story of a character named Carlos Wendella, and it's basically centered around him, but also his family. And when we first meet Carlos, he's on the run. He's kind of a fugitive, and the only thing with him is his trusted companion, Virgil, who is this kind of mutated tiger. We'll get into that later. Carlos's family is very powerful and influential, and they run this town, which is one of the last known civilizations on Earth, called Aguanile. Carlos is left to die after the attempt of a failed coup that he had put on his own family, seeing how morally corrupted they were and abusing their power. So he's on the run, and he's kind of searching for himself, and it leads him down. He's on a mission to get towards South America. So when we first meet him, he's in about Mexico, and he encounters this mysterious cult and their leader. She's this mystically endowed kind of warrior goddess, and her name is Maya. And throughout their encounter, he has this vision, and he realizes in his vision what the fate of the world is going to be and what he has to do to kind of stop it. And in part with that, he needs to team up with this warrior, Maya, and, pool their forces together to stop a greater evil. Volantis created itself out of necessity, basically. I had been drawing samples and going to conventions and showing artists my work, trying to find ways to get into, the comic book industry. And I realized that no one's gonna take you on unless you have something to show. You have to show them that you have the ability to tell sequential story art. So with that, I was just, figured I'm gonna write this myself. I'm gonna create things that I wanna create. I'm gonna draw panels that mean something to me. Let some of my personality out in the form of these characters. I started carrying a journal and keeping thoughts of characters to myself. And then I started dreaming and having these really vivid dreams, and in them I had these characters and the setting, and I would write it all down, and it started building itself. And then I would create a character and I'd see it and I'd say, well, what's this character's purpose? And how does that character correlate to this character? And where are these characters? And I just kept building and building and building, and doing the same thing. Started to draw panels, started to write little stories. I did the first 6 pages probably about a year before I finished the book. I put it out and I sat on it for a while, and then I was like, I gotta get back into this and do this. Oh, that came out perfect. To finally get that first issue delivered to my house in the mail, it was overwhelming, because you had just spent so much time and your life and everything on this project, and to see something, built from your thoughts, and it's there, it's on paper, and then the reaction that you get from people at Comic Cons.
Well, it's a killer first issue. I'm really impressed with the work he's done. He's come a long way. I've seen this book when he first started in the early days, and he came in the store last week, and there it was, and we're like, get out, you didn't finish it, and he did. And I'm really excited about issue 2 and 3 and so forth and so on. And this book is available at Queen City Bookstore, which is my bookstore.
Art galleries, they come and see your work, and their minds are blown, and they can't believe that you did it. And and that's your first book. Like, it's a pretty cool experience. We just put that out about a week or 2 ago. I want to test myself, and I want to create images that are more crazy and bizarre and compelling than the last. And I want to continuously evolve and create this amazing product that I can bring people. And hopefully it brings them joy, it brings them meaning, it brings them, away from boredom, it gives them hope, it gives them something.